Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. I hope you are taking very good care of yourself and you're doing very great. So I did a video about rape yesterday, and then if you're on my Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or WhatsApp, you see that I posted a video concerning the rape cases that is going on currently. So my this video I decided to talk about the Black Lives Matters, and because it's something that is also trending right now. I think I have something to say about our black people. Okay, I'm black as well. I'm not here to condemn anybody. I'm not here to speak against anything. But what I want to say is, there is a saying in my country, like, before the enemy that is outside can do you, there is somebody inside that is giving information to the person outside to hurt you or to harm you or to do something bad to you. And I realized that when our black men, okay, why I think these white folks, they don't respect black people, they treat black people anyhow, it is because, number one, that this is just an opinion. If you have anything else to say, if you don't agree with me, if you disagree with me, you can write your own opinion. No insult here, okay? So number one, when our black men, they are married to black women, they maltreat them. For instance, in America, there are a lot of black single mothers who has given birth to black children. Okay, there are a lot of black women who has given birth to black children that the men did not take care of. The kids are walking on the streets, they are joining gangs. Okay, and talking about gangs, I will talk about gangs some other time. Talking about gangs, they are black to black gangs that are fighting each other. Okay, so imagine I'm a black person, and then I have issues with another black person. I stab the person, I shoot the person, and then police will come in. White police will take the case, and then they will come in to see a black to black. So if we black to black, we are not fighting for each other, how do you expect a white man to fight for a black person? Okay, so this is just by the way about the gang issue. I will talk about the gang issue later. Okay, so if our black men, they have sex, they sleep, and the rape video I talk about, it is our black men that are raping our black girls and our black women, and they get married to black women or they date black women, and they don't take care of them. They just use them and dump them. They have kids with them, they don't take care of them. There are so many kids, black kids, that's what I mean, black kids on the street, have no father, have no life for themselves because their father left them. And honestly speaking, if a child is raised out of wedlock, there is the chance of the child being not successful, it's high. Okay, so for example, if a black man have sex with a black woman, she get pregnant, they leave, they don't take care of their children. And there is this thing that is like, white people, when they date black women, somehow they treat them better. Yes, somehow they treat them better. So you don't expect a white person to respect a black person when our black owned people are hurting each other, when black people are killing each other by themselves. Okay, in Africa, the reason why we don't see this kind of things is they tame, like, Africa, it's more like spiritual, so they kill each other in spirit, in black magic, and in voodoo and all this kind of thing. So we don't see this, but still black people are killing black people. But in America, they are gangs, they are black folks that are fighting black people, stabbing them, killing them, shooting them. So how do you expect a white person to fight for a black person? They fight for white people. I saw you guys, so many people are posting pictures on social media about when a white person does something, they take care to him to court slowly and do everything peacefully. But when a black person does something, they beat the person and then they hurt the person. The point is, if a black police arrests a black person, how does he treat them? Because there are some videos I saw as well, there are black police that is also attacking the black people when they arrest them. And it's not only black people that are doing that. If you are mixed and you are white, so in the first place, they consider us as slaves. That's another point. They consider us as slaves. So if you're a black person, and now we are all on the street, we are fighting against racism and all this kind of thing. We black people, we are racist to ourselves. Yes, I know people will come at me, insult me and say all this stuff, but this is the truth. Before these white folks will leave us alone, before they will stop killing us, before they will stop shooting us and shooting the kids and shooting our brothers and sisters in America, we black people, we need to stand up for ourselves first. There are so many videos circulating on social media. You see two black girls fighting, pulling their hair, taking off the wig, insulting each other and all the and putting all over in social media. And you expect these black people, these black people, when things happen to them, they don't put it out there. That is the point. So before we black people, we can go on the street, we need to work things well before we start fighting against with these white people. Because if these white people stop mistreating us, we the black folk, we are treating ourselves bad. Yes, we are treating ourselves bad. If a white person, if a white man or a white woman or whatever have issues with the person, yes, I know they also kill, they also do things behind, but mostly when they have issues with their people, the white people, they take it to court, they make it a police case and all this kind of. But what about black people? Once you offend your own black person, either the person will come after you, stab you, shoot you, or kill you. They will bring gang on you. So my point is, right now, we can fight these people unless we work on ourselves. That is my opinion. Yes, they were wrong for killing that guy. It is so sad. It is so bad. It is so sad they killed that guy. They pressed on his neck and all these kind of things. But my question is, we the black people ourselves, what do we do for each other? When Obama was in power, we the same black people, we spoke against him. We were fighting against Obama. We will talk a lot of things, all the bad things against Obama. So the point is, now Donald Trump is in power and we are still complaining. We will always complain about anything. It is time for black people to stand up for themselves first. Fight for each other. Fight for each other first. We don't have to be our own enemies and later blame it on white people. Why? When was the last time black people went on the street protesting against black gangs and all this? Go to prison. I like to watch prison documentaries, okay? Whenever I watch prison documentaries, there are a lot of black people there. They stab black people, they kill black people. That is the point. Black is killing black. So why do you expect the white people to protect us if we cannot protect ourselves? Our black police, what are they doing? Especially most of the time in Africa. There are some Chinese and all these kind of people in Africa doing gold mines and all these kind of things. When the police arrest them, they let them go. But when the police arrest a black person, they don't let them go. They do not let them go. So the point is, these white folks, they've seen that we don't love each other, we don't love ourselves, so they don't care about us. They don't care about us at all. That is my point. So before this racism, I know racism is everywhere. There is racism in Asia, there is racism, but America is full of black people, yet still they are saying racist, the people are racist. The black people are racist to themselves. I am mixed, I'm this, I'm that. They are racist to themselves. Until they stop and they start fighting for each other, standing up for each other, these things will never stop. Gang must stop. All these black gangs and all these kind of things must stop. If all these things stop, I tell you, these white folks will have some respect for black people. Yes, because a white man will marry a black woman with 3 kids without a father. So you see a white man with a black woman with a stepchildren, fully black, 100% black children, stepchildren. Our men are not taking good care of the women. They are maltreating the woman. They are beating the woman. They are leaving the woman on the street with children that have no parents. I tell you, this is my opinion. Until we black folks, we black people, we start taking care of our own, these white people will not respect anybody. I'm telling you. These white people, they will not respect anybody. It is time for black people to do something for themselves. It is time for black people to go to school. It is time for black people to educate themselves. I'm telling you, we need to take care of ourselves first. Send black children, stepchildren. Our men are not taking good care of the women. They are maltreating the woman. They are beating the woman. They are leaving the woman on the street with children that have no parents. I tell you, this is my opinion. Until we black folks, we black people, we start taking care of our own, these white people will not respect anybody. I'm telling you, these white people, they will not respect anybody. It is time for black people to do something for themselves. It is time for black people to go to school. It is time for black people to educate themselves. I'm telling you, we need to take care of ourselves first before we can fight these people. These protests, crushing things, destroying things, and all these kind of things, I tell you, it is not going to solve the problem. We need to sit back and think what went wrong. Where did all these things begin? Because all these, the time they brought African people to America, the British or whoever brought black people outside their country to do slavery, we were the one that worked. So basically, most of the outside countries were developed by black people. We worked hard. We did all the job. We did all the dirty job and all these. That's why they say abroad is the best. Abroad, black people did all the job. But the point is, what did we do for ourselves when we got our freedom? Nothing. We did nothing. A black child will be going to school, he will join a gang, he will do this, he will do that, he will not go to school, he will not finish, he will not graduate. If a black person do something better with their life, people will not post it. Yes, they won't post it. People will not post it. They will criticize you, they will judge you, and they will say a lot of things about you. So it is time for black people to stand up for themselves first before we can fight these people, because we the black folks, we don't understand each other. We don't understand each other. I'm telling you, we don't understand each other. You will see a black man will beat a wife, put it on the street, send her out, and all these kind of things. White people do that, but it is not as much as black people do it. That is why they don't respect black people. So it is time for black people to respect themselves. Yes, racism is everywhere. Racism is everywhere. The rich are racist to the poor. The well-educated are racist to the non-educated. People that have children are racist to all these people that don't have children. Racism is everywhere. Racism is not only by color, just white and I'm black, you're yellow, I'm brown, I'm this, I'm that. It's not alone. But the point is, we have to start fighting for each other. We need to fight for each other. Our presidents, our leaders, what are the leaders doing for us? They are doing nothing for us. They go to these black people, they submit themselves to them, they borrow money from them, and they mistreat us. Because the point is, if our presidents cannot pay for all the things they borrowed from them and all these kind of things, white people come to Africa without any paper, any checking and all these kind of, they just give them visa anyhow. But if you're a black folk, you're going abroad and you go and ask for, you're going for visa and all these kind of things, it is difficult to get it. It is time black people we stand up. I'm being honest, honestly speaking. If you think you don't agree with what I'm saying, it is up to you. But this is the truth. Until we the black people, we stop and start fighting for each other, I tell you, these white people will not leave us alone. Because if the black person can shoot a black person just because of maybe $100, or maybe just because you slept with my girl, or all these kind of things, do you think a white man will protect a black man? No, a white man will not protect a black man. It is time for black to protect black. It is time for black to protect black. The black men should start treating the black woman good. When they are married to black women, they need to treat them well. They need to take care of them. I know most of the black men, they spend money when they are dating or they are married to white women. They spend money on them. But if a black man, and then when a white man or a black man divorce a white woman, they take them to court, they give them this, they give them that. But if a black man wants to divorce a black woman, they just walk out. They just walk out and leave the kids on the black woman. So what are we doing? What are we doing on the street, fighting and all these kind of things? It doesn't make sense. I think it is time for us to sit back and check what happened. We have to respect ourselves first. We have to respect. And now there are so many bleaching people. Even the black people don't want to be black. They want to be white. They want to bleach. They are selling all these celebrities. They are black, but look, they buy creams just to look light. They don't respect the black skin. That is the truth. They do not respect the black skin. So do not expect these white people to respect us. Ain't no white person will go and buy all this bleaching cream. No. They even go under the sun to tan their body to become brown. What about us? We go through machines and all these kind of things just to be white, just to be light skinned. Because nowadays, men of these days, if you are dark skinned, they don't want you. They want white, they want light skinned girls, they want brown skinned girls. They don't want the black skinned girls. So what are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? Now you see, if you are married to a white person, let's see how many white people are going on the street and fighting during this protest. Let's stop deceiving ourselves, guys. We need to fight for ourselves first. We need our black people, our black men needs to stand up for the black women, and then the black women will stand up for the black man. Then we can make it. If not, we are fighting for nothing. We are fighting for nothing. Zero. We are fighting for nothing. We will not go anywhere. We will not achieve anything. I bet you. This is all I have to say for today. Honestly, I'm very, 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 very upset with all these things that's going on. Yes, America, they are fighting coronavirus and all these kind of things. But the point is, we need to tell each other the truth. We are the reason why the white people are treating us like that. We are the reason why. I know today, if you put a white man there and you put a black man there, a black woman will always choose a white man over a black woman, a black man. Because our black men don't treat our black women properly. So that's why there are kids on the street that are doing things that make them look like criminals, and that's why these police are killing them. Yes, that's why because black men will not stay home and raise a child. They will let them be on the street, and then they will join gangs and they will join all these bad things. So if these white people, they want to get rid of black people, so once a black person does a little thing, they just want to shoot you, something that can go to court and all these kind of things, they will shoot you and they will kill you. So we need to step up first, step up our game, then fight for black people. Our black men should make things right with the black women. Our black women should make things right with our black men, and then we can fight against these people. Period. I'm done.